Hi everybody. For those that don't live up in our part of the country, you may not know that winter is setting in here. And I've cleaned up everything out of the greenhouse and everything's pretty much dying. But I wanted to give you a little update on everything I moved into. Look at Virgil, he loves going in here. So pardon the noise, but check this out, guys. Pardon the noise. Bill put a handle on this for me. So I can close that completely in front of the door. Whoop. A little more. Sorry. There we go. All right, Virgil, come on. Here we are, everybody. Noise. I hung insulated curtains in the opening here to shut this in half. Move this light over. So now there's light from 3 sources, plus the window gives us some radiant heat. So I'll just give you a little tour. We'll just start over here. This begonia is the one that I rescued 2 years. Last year it came back. It's still alive. And these are the 2 begonias that I pulled out of the dumpster. And the one in the green pot is the one that won a blue ribbon at the fair this year. I brought in all kinds of pots from the outside too, since all these plants benefit. But I've got some Romas here. They have blooms. And there is some that is setting some fruit. We'll see that in a minute. There's blooms on here. It's basil. This bean is growing. I have to make a climber thing, I forgot. This tomato back here isn't doing so good, but we'll see. I can't remember what kind of tomato that is. Spinach. Tomatoes. Look. This is all new fruit, guys. All since I moved it in here. That was 3 weeks ago. It's definitely working. And my fuchsia is still alive. That one's a rescued baby too. Bill dropped this on the ground. You can't see it, but there's supposed to be a petunia coming up out of there. And then I accidentally knocked off the new growth, so maybe it'll come back. Nasturtium. Tomatoes. I was at the dump a week and a half ago, and I found that. Straightened it out a little bit. It's got a butterfly on it. I thought it was kind of cute. And it was free. Okay. Jalapenos. Sorry. There's one just about ready. I could let it turn red if I want. This one's kind of struggling, but it's got fruit, and I don't know what kind of pepper it is. That was a random one with no label. Petunias. Still blooming. Got this petunia rack in. These are pink. Purple, fresh bloom since I brought it in 2 days ago. These guys are still going. This is an eggplant. It's trying. We'll see. It's got a new leaf on it. And these are those tomatoes that get the little, oops, sorry. They get those little bunches like grapes on them. This is new fruit too. They're not very big. You can see how tiny. Marigolds are still blooming. Jalapenos. Onions. Another tomato. Shake them so that pollinates the blooms. Now this is hot and spicy oregano. Sorry, you can't see that very well. There we go, hot and spicy oregano. And this is one of 4 plants that I had outside. I just moved them in and stuck them in the pot. And the oregano was in the ground next to the tomatoes outside. And it's amazing smell. I'm going to use some of that right away with some spaghetti sauce. And this is a little blooming plant that, since I brought it in, it's got new babies popping out. It's a little narrow in here. Those. I think these are Anaheim. I just really don't know what kind of peppers these are. There were a few that I had random seeds with no label, and I just grew to see what they came out as. This is my avocado. Look at the brand new stuff on the top. He's happy. Pride and joy back here. Look at my yellow peppers. Aren't they beautiful? Can you see? They're just beautiful. And they're good size too. As you can see. Almost ready. And I think this is an Anaheim. So, because they keep getting bigger and bigger, I think the other ones over here are Anaheim too, so I'm just going to keep letting it go. And then I have another, I think this one is an orange pepper. So it's just starting to turn from green to whatever color it's going to be. And that's the petunia that was out back that froze that I said is coming back. And then, if you look real close, that one is rejuvenating too. Peppers about ready to be picked. More purple petunias. Just brought all these guys in. So a couple of them are struggling, but and then this is 3 hot and spicy oregano that I brought in and put in a big pot. I just planted them. I moved them in here 2 days ago. But it's pretty awesome stuff, and it has a real amazing whip. So let's see. Peppers. Eggplant starting to get some new growth. Let's go this way. So during the day, I open this curtain, and then all the sun comes in through this window, and it probably increases the temperature in here 5 to 10 degrees, depending on how cold it is outside. White petunias. This is multiple blooms, but it's just starting to put on some new stuff, so we'll see. Here's my pink begonia. It's not so happy, but it's just going through a phase, and we'll let it go. Spinach, I hung them up here. I thought that was cute. Needed some color. This is white petunias, lettuce, peppers, and the beans that I moved in here. This one pepper seems to be doing okay, but time will tell. And this is eggplant that I transplanted from out in the greenhouse. And if you notice, here's a new bloom. They have to be pollinated by hand or they don't set fruit, and I haven't really pushed that yet. I'm just trying to let the plant get established. So, and I got beans are growing down here. Hopefully they'll just climb right on up. Virgil loves it in here, don't you, Virgil? You little fucker. Can you get that mouse? Where's that mouse? Find that mouse. He curls up in here, and he'll stay in here for a couple of hours, and he's just totally happy. Okay, so one more time around. I'm not done, but this is what I got done so far. I don't know what the temperature is outside. Right now it's 64. Yep, 64 in here. Go back one more time. Here we are. It's a nice place to come out, especially at night when the lights go down. In here they shut off, they go on for 12 hours. But it's nice to sit out here. It's warm, it smells good, and it makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed. Bye now.